Is he real? Does he exist? Boy, those questions sure persist. That is pretty much the gist. Here's Barry Schmaltz with his show. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz. This is a very beautiful song by this gentleman here, Vic Juris. This is his album, off the album Bleecker Street, from, oh crap, I can't see. It's from 1982. 1982, in your reckoning. The first album he ever did, I believe, and it's a very beautiful song, Bonnie's song. It's the second track on the first side. It's beautiful, and if you think the rest of the album is going to sound like this, you're going to be completely wrong, because it does not. In fact, his entire catalog after this is very not reminiscent of what you're hearing right now. It's the most beautiful thing I ever heard in my life. I could cry. But, never mind. We're getting past that today. I put this on to remind me of how nostalgic I feel for things that are not here. Things that will never be recaptured, because I talk of the many worlds, but I have never really shared any autobiographical material with you that would put any perspective on it for you in relation to the experience of me, Barry Schmaltz. Me, Barry Schmaltz. I'm hanging out with you, and I want to hang out with you more. I want to enjoy myself. I want to relive myself, but I'm still just wearing the suit I wore at the prom. I wore this suit to the prom, and don't forget it. Hats off to the prom. I took it off last time, and I'm taking it off now. Because I'm going nuts here, because I'm trying to reconcile a certain philosophic perspective, and I can't really get it. I'm Barry Schmaltz. I should not be self-reflective. I should have fun, and should be silly, and I am very silly, but only at times. At other times, I am very, very serious, and this is one of them. And the problem here is if I remember things that happened, and they didn't happen, did they really happen? If I remember a world that was all different from this one, but everyone else says, nah, it wasn't that way, then who's the crazy one? Me? Does that make me crazy? I'm not crazy. Look at me. I'm Barry Schmaltz. I'm not crazy. I'm wearing a hat. So I sat through 2 memorial broadcasts for a certain immortal jazz musician once upon a time, and, I have conflicting memories, and that's where it all began. I was sort of young. I was a teenager. I was wild. I was listening to that jazz music. Jazz, all over those universes there, the worlds, the many worlds. Jazz is all improvisational. And so, hats off to the many worlds of jazz, because jazz is improvisational, and that's where this whole thing comes from. So, every time you step off into one of these worlds, you step out into someone else. You got the 3 flutes there, and they change things if I play them, which is why I usually just play one, for fun, in the sun. But every now and then I pick up 2 because I want to make things crazy, and people see me and they say, wow, Barry Schmaltz, that is crazy. You're playing 2 flutes at once. Like this here. I didn't even know I could play that. So what I'm talking about is, we've been trying to answer these questions here. These crazy questions, and I can't get to the bottom of it, and I miss my home. I have lost my home. I am far from home. I cannot find my way back. There's nobody to talk to, and there's no perspective from it. And we're all in the same boat here. I don't want to get maudlin, but every one of us has come from somewhere, no matter where you're coming from or where you're going. There's a lot of stuff along the way. And every now and then, things get crazy. But this is a very pretty song, and it makes me get into the sentimental subjects and to wonder where the past went, where all the people were from what I used to do in the olden days, back before I started talking to people. On the other hand, I have been very reticent to discuss my own specificities, because I do not like to brag. Where we come from, in my world, bragging is frowned upon, unless it is an expression of character. And character, and the expression thereof, oh, that's the coin of the realm. Actually, everything is the coin of the realm. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. We're living in a realm with no coin, and I got all the coin right here. Barry Schmaltz. Barry Schmaltz.
Is he real? Does he exist? Boy, those questions sure persist. That is pretty much the gist. Here's Barry Schmaltz with his show. Yeah.